New at 6, a Gloucester County waterman encouraging veterans to open up.
Yeah, he's on a mission to remind veterans they're not alone on their mental health journey. Alex Littlehales reports.
When he opens the throttle to the Chesapeake Bay.
We were out crabbing yesterday. This is the calmest day we've had in quite a while.
Daniel Knott is on his way to a place where he can find peace.
And I don't know what it is. It's something about the water. It's about being close to nature, being close to the world, whatever it is. But there's something about being out there on the water that definitely gets people to open up.
Whether it's casting lines or pulling up crab pots. There is something about the repetition of commercial fishing that helps him let go of life's burdens.
Story was, after I retired, I thought I was doing okay, and it took a couple years to really realize that I was not okay. I didn't want to be around anybody.
Adjusting to civilian life hit Daniel hard after a 22-year-long career in the Army.
That I just noticed that I just wasn't enjoying what was going on, and I was just really lost in this world, and it's in a very, very, very dark place, and I didn't want to admit that to anybody. I didn't want my family to know it. I pulled myself back from my friends, my relatives, everybody, because I was in such a dark place. I didn't want to show them that pain and suffering, and I didn't want to put that burden on them, which is exactly the opposite of what you should do.
Daniel's retirement from the structure of active duty left him without direction, like a boat without a motor.
A lot of times guys retire from the military and they're so used to having such a intense sense of purpose with their life and their daily activities. And when you retire and you step away from that, you lose that. You lose your brotherhood and sisterhood that's around you. You lose all of that.
But he never lost joy while out on the water. 2 summers ago, when Daniel would leave his dock,
nothing.
He started bringing along other veterans. Some battling through the mental health struggles like PTSD.
All of a sudden, the person opens up and shares their story. And it's a story they probably haven't told anybody. They haven't told their therapist, if they have one. They haven't told their family. They haven't told some of their friends that it's bugging them. And all of a sudden they'll share a story or something that has been just eating them alive for years that they've held inside.
On the water, they sit and talk about life, about what they're grappling with, and most importantly, talk about not being alone.
So veterans will open up to other veterans about things a lot quicker than they will to anybody else, because one, you don't want to burden that person with those thoughts, but the other thing is you have that shared connection, and it opens doors that I think a therapist or sitting around a table can't.
According to the latest data from the Department of Veterans Affairs, veteran suicides increased by 114 deaths as recently as 2021. But on this boat, Daniel does what he can to keep that number from rising.
Yeah, what does that person need?
Taking others to show them where they can find their own peace.
I think each case that we've dealt with is totally unique.
In Gloucester, Alex Littlehales for 13 News Now.